Sex trafficking, it's big business in some places around the world. Young children are often swept into it, essentially becoming sex slaves with no way out. But there are organizations out there dedicated to rescuing them. A local man has devoted a good part of his life to helping young victims in Thailand. News Channel 3's Jennifer Dowling just talked to him about his work overseas and how West Michigan can help. Jen.
Hi, Andy. Yeah, Dave Voetberg has been doing Christian and missionary work for much of his life, and most recently his travels have taken him to Thailand, where he worked for the Abba House there, a safe house. And although the situation is desperate for many children in Thailand, he has a message of hope from kids at the safe house and ways that everyday people can make a difference in children's lives. This is life inside Abba House in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Dave Voetberg of Kentwood devoted this past year to helping kids of all ages grow up in a safe environment after many were forced to work as prostitutes in Thailand's underground sex trade.
It breaks your heart, but until I think you see someone in that or really get face to face, it's hard to wrap your mind around. And then when you do, it just breaks your heart.
This is Lake. Voetberg says a pastor from Abba House found her near Laos at 16 years old, trying to earn money to send to her family.
The pastor went in with some of these guys, and they came out a few minutes later with a 16-year-old girl. And so the pastor that I was with paid for an hour for us to spend with this girl. And so obviously, you know, there was quite a few people with us, and she was looking pretty terrified.
Voetberg says they had to pay a man around $20 to just talk with her about Abba House, where she could start a new life and receive education.
Seriously, I tell people this was like the most heartbreaking thing I've ever seen. I mean, I'm just sitting in the car just crying, like looking at this girl, just like, man, this is a real human being. Obviously, nobody wants to make money that way. And she continued to tell us just about, you know, that she would be with multiple men a night. And so we got to just share with her and tell her about Abba House and tell her about Jesus Christ.
Some of the kids here have no family or have been abused. Some have even been forced into the trade by family members.
It's a safe place for these kids to be. I mean, on the one side, obviously protected from whatever potential there may be for trafficking, but at the same time, I mean, a safe place for them to be and hear about Jesus as well.
As for Lake, she's now safe with Abba House, looking at colleges, something volunteers like Voetberg had helped to make possible for a number of kids who wouldn't have had a chance. And Voetberg will be helping to teach English in other communities this year through the Family Connections Foundation. Now, you can also volunteer. There are opportunities there, or donate if you'd like to the Abba House or the Family Connections Foundation yourself. Now, we put a link to the website where you can find out more on our website to both those organizations. Just check out WWMT.com. We also put a link to Dave's blog so you can check on his travels as well. Reporting live in Kent County, Jennifer Dowling, News Channel 3.
Pretty impressive guy. Jen, thank you. South